We often hear it said, go with the flow. I like to call it living in the rhythm of life. And you'll say, well, Lee, what the heck do you mean by that? Well, there's three aspects of it. If you're really going to live with the rhythm of life, you have to understand what life is about. Life is about getting you to become more aware that you're an infinite being. And while doing so, you're having experiences beyond belief. Every experience is to bring you to a greater level of awareness. So in order to live in the flow, to live in the rhythm of life, the first thing we've got to do, we've got to listen deeply. We've got to listen to that still small voice within our heart. It's not about listening to the news media. It's not about listening to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your partner, your family, whatever. It's not about listening to the world out there. It's about listening to the divine intelligence that exists within you, that knows just the right answer at just the right time for you. And why is it for you? Because it's for your unfoldment. So if you're listening to your inner wisdom, it will guide you from where you are. Sometimes you may be listening to people. Maybe you're listening to me. I don't know. But maybe you're not ready at this point of your awareness to hear what I'm saying. Or maybe you're beyond what I'm saying. You have to determine where you are with that. Don't force the situation. Listen deeply to your own heart and let it coordinate with your internal mind, your subconscious mind, where all the wisdom you could ever imagine exists. And when you listen deeply, it will guide you. And once it guides you, well, then you act consciously. You act in alignment with that wisdom that you heard, and you don't deviate. You see, this is where most people go astray. They listen for a few moments, they act once, but they don't hold it. They're not persistent and consistent in how they process and go through life. And yet, that's the key. It's the persistency and consistency that tells life that you have a belief. And when you tell life you have a belief, guess what? The universe aligns everything toward that. And you see, then if you're listening deeply, you're acting consciously, now you live. You flow. You flow with life because life is going to bring to you everything that you need to unfold this incredible dream. It could be a healing, it could be abundance, it could be career, it could be a relationship. But here's the thing. In order to live in the rhythm of life, you cannot force life to do things that you are not. What does that mean? It means you have to be a specific frequency. If you're not a frequency toward a loving, harmonious relationship, you're not going to have a loving, harmonious relationship. If you're not a frequency of having your body and mind in homeostasis, you're not going to have your body and mind in homeostasis. If you're not a frequency of wealth, of abundance, well, it's not going to come to you because you probably then have a frequency of scarcity. And that's where most people are. How do you know if you're scarce? How do you know you're not in vibrational harmony? It's simple. It's so simple that when I say it, you're going to get it. Do you have any fear about it? Do you have fear about relationships? Do you have fear about health? Do you have fear about abundance? Do you have fear about career? If there's fear, you're not in harmony. Then what you've got to do is, if there's fear, you've got to go to that point and you've got to ask the question, what am I here to learn about that? And then you listen deeply, you act consciously, and then you flow with the harmony of all that is. You see, this is the process of living. It's a very simple process, but we don't take the time to do it. We allow the external world to run us instead of letting our inner world guide us and to act from that divine guidance. And if we do, my experience is that I live a purpose-filled life. And for me, that's the only reason I'm here. I get to determine how I live and what purpose I'm living toward while unfolding in my greatest glory of being an infinite expression of God. And I say this to you with all the love in my heart. I'm not better than you. I'm not worse than you. I'm not better than anyone. None of us are. We're all individualized beings having unique experiences, all for the purpose of becoming more aware. Understanding that, now you can love everyone. You can accept everyone's on their own journey. Now, in human form, doesn't mean you have to like them. Doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time with them. But accept them where they are. Because if you fight that, that's a battle you'll never win. With that, it's a great day to be alive. Let's make it one together. Much love and aloha.